Welcome to another gold CD review video. In this video I'll be talking about Miles Davis's album Miles, also known as the Miles Davis Quintet, the new Miles Davis Quintet, that is. And the catalog number is GZ 1100. Let's try and get that. There we go. But sorry about the focus issues, guys. I really do apologize. Normally this thing doesn't do that. But a little story behind the album cover here. This is the original album cover that came out in 1955. The green background here, the green shade of color here on the cover. Possibly on the one of the reissues, either on vinyl, definitely on CD, is possibly when it started. I don't know, but the color on here was changed to blue. I prefer the green over the blue, since the blue is a little dark and it makes it a little challenging to see the trees and the creek in the picture. But the music itself is the same in the remasters that I've listened to. And there's really no extra tracks on those from what I've seen, but that's not an issue at all. So here you get original liner notes on the inside. And this is mono sound. It does say so on the back here. It says Monuro right above the catalog number there. And this is 24 karat gold disc, 1 CD. Originally engineered by Rudy Van Gelder, mastered by Steve Hoffman, the man himself. Like I said, this was originally released in 1956, so this does have a similar tone and sound, very similar tone and sound to Workin', Relaxin', and Cookin'. All those albums were recorded in the same session. Let's see here. And these were recorded and released in that same year, in 1956. But this is a 1995 reissue. The CD sounds very good and clear, not too bright, not too bassy, and not compressed. When Steve Hoffman remastered this, he used the original master tapes for this release. So that's always a good thing to audiophiles. Yeah, I mean, you get original. I'm not going to take out the booklet again because I already have for another take of this video, but you get the original liner notes here. No pictures like you do in the recent jazz reissues, but we'll go over the track listing. Hopefully that's not too hard to see. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. So the first track you have Just Squeeze Me, There Is No Greater Love, How Am I to Know, Supposin', The Theme, and Stablemates. But yeah, just beautiful music on this album. Very relaxing, has a relaxed tone. It's not too boppy, which some of Miles's later records were very experimental, very frantic with the sound, with the trumpet sounds and the tenor sax. The whole band was just playing on, like they're playing on cocaine and acid. So yeah, but you can't go wrong with this release. You can get it in any format you can find it in. I mean, even the recent reissued CD, the inexpensive one, as well as MP3 format or even streaming versions of this album sound just fine. I've listened to them all, at least on the streaming remaster of this, and you know, it may sound a tad bit narrower than this, a little more focused with the sound, but this sounds nice and full, and if you're really into sound, these releases are for you. So we have Miles Davis on trumpet, John Coltrane on tenor sax, Red Garland playing piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Philly Joe Jones on drums. This is almost the exact lineup that Miles had during the recording of Kind of Blue. So it kind of shows in each song. I mean, it doesn't sound like, you know, another version of Kind of Blue. But yeah, pick this up if you can. If you're a jazz fan, if you're just getting into Miles, I'd recommend Kind of Blue and some of his other 60s releases. And you can go back and buy his older albums or whatnot, or start here. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's the order I went in. I went in from, you know, 1959 to the 1960s albums, and I went backwards in discovering his albums, and I almost have everything I want by the man. So yeah, I may get a few more releases here in the future. So yeah. Well, if you like what I have to offer on this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Like and comment in the comment section. Thank you very much.